Hello crafty friends! I have another haul video for you. I got some really happy mail the other day. I got 2 parcels in one day. I was super excited. This one is from Simon Says Stamp and their Stamptember. And I got my one stamp that was released exclusively. Yeah, that was, you know, the must-have. There's a few other, oh, that's really cute, I could get that one. But this one was like, oh, I need this one. So, without further ado, I grabbed this one. It's actually from Mama Elephant. Mama Elephant has totally been my favorite lately. And this one is called Rain or Shine, and it reminds me of an old stamp set that I have with little critters and oversized flowers, and it's one of my favorites. And this one, it was just super cute. You got the little kitten with the flower umbrella, the puppy dog, and the rabbit, same thing. You got little clouds, a little sun or a moon, but probably a sun because it's daytime, but it rains at night, doesn't matter. There's a little turtle, a little mouse looking up, oh, this cutest little frog, and then there's a little duck too. And they got like solid raindrops and outline raindrops, some grass, a single raindrop, 2 different sizes, a heart, a solid heart, and some rocks as well. The sentiments are, thanks for always being there for me, sending birthday sunshine and rainbows, no rainy day blues when I've got you. So they're really cute. And I don't know, these images are just super, super cute. Oh, loving them. So anyway, that was my must-have from Stamptember. And then because I wanted that one, I had to, well, I thought, oh, well, you know, I'm not just going to do an order for one stamp set and one die, so I added a few things to it. Which is probably my main pet peeve with Stamptember and Simon Says Stamp being international. Like if you actually lived in the US, shipping rates are really cheap, or you spend X amount, it's free shipping, like all that sort of stuff, or, you know, it turns out to be quite cheap. So you can just buy like a tiny $20 order or $30 order, whatever, and it's not going to be, you know, a huge investment to you, whereas, you know, you're spending quite a bit on shipping for overseas for just one thing, so you're always adding to it. So yeah, and like it's always going to be that way when you're shipping international, but I think what I would like from an international consumer of Simon Says Stamp with Stamptember is a schedule. Because I know they did it at the beginning, sort of telling you what they're going to do, and I know their purpose at the moment is all about the surprise and all that sort of stuff. But for an international shopper, the whole, like, you know, you can't just on a whim order one thing. It just is too expensive to do that. And if they're released, like if you say you want it, say I had 4 must-haves, well, everything sells out so damn quickly that you'd have to do 4 orders. Like, that's just, even if you just got the one, you'd spend astronomical amounts on shipping. Like, they should at least be able to, you know, put your name down for it, like pay for it, but not ship it yet until the end of the month. Like, there should be some other option for international shoppers so they can just accumulate their Stamptember exclusive, you know, stuff if they don't want to give us a schedule or anything like that. So you can, and then ship it at the end of the month, like, rather than all these little itty-bitty tiny orders. And yeah, from an international consumer point of view, being that there's not a huge quantity of stock, and you feel like last year I missed out on the Neat and Tangled one, and it was that afternoon, like it was sold out in hours. Saw it when I went to work, came back, and I was going to order it, and yeah, it was already gone. So just yeah, or at least have the stamp set, even if you sell it, have stamp set available to purchase to the end of September. So, you know, they have their initial order and they sell out within that day, then, you know, have it like on a pre-order basis, and then fulfill those orders at the end of the month, whoever wants one. So you can still, you know, the option is still there to buy it to the end of the month. And then if you haven't ordered it by the 30th of September, too bad, tough luck, that's it. And, you know, people would be happy to wait, even if you had to still get it another shipment, or it took a couple more weeks for them to come in from manufacturers and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's my 2 cents about Stamptember, and yeah. That's strictly from an international buyer's perspective. But yeah, like I said, if you're from the US, it wouldn't really matter at all. So anyway, that's me. I've had my little say. Okay, now the rest of the order. This one here was released by Tailored Expressions. I don't think I have any other stamp sets by Tailored Expressions, but it was for Canada's 150th birthday, and sort of they did it up, you know, for that. And the sentiment they've got is "Heard it's your birthday, A." You know, very Canadian. It's got the beaver, it's got the little stump, and "Would you be mine? Hope it's awesome. Damn, sorry I missed your birthday." Like, there's a few different sentiments. It's all red rubber, and it came with the coordinating dies, which is really cool. But yeah, this has been on the wish list for a while, purely because it's, you know, got this one sentiment here that's very Canadian. So I really like it, and it's got this cute beaver. So I do like this. Very cool. I did get another die set. I mean, I've probably used this on cards, but I didn't actually buy it for cards. I actually bought it to use with felt, because I wanted to do up some nursery type things to hang off the wall and all that sort of stuff. And I wanted this biggest cloud because I'm tired of hand cutting clouds. So I just bought this one. They do also have a flat bottom version from Hero Arts. It's their Infinity dies. So this is the clouds one, and there's a flat bottom cloud one depending on what type of cloud you like, but I like this one. And it comes with 8 different sizes. So the little one there, the biggest one is 6 inch by 2¼ inches, you'd say. And the smallest one is under 1.5 inches. So, like, you know, really good size here. So I grabbed this one. It was about 30 bucks, but it'll save me so much time, which is why I got it. I do have other, I should say, I do have other cloud dies, but nothing this big, and I like that it's all the same size, so I can grab like one that's a slightly smaller and sort of, yeah, it doesn't have, it won't be just one size. And then I also grabbed from the Tim Holtz release in July. This was my pick of the crop, so to say. It's the Great Outdoors. I don't do so much like the grungy type cards, but this one I don't think, it's, yeah, totally not going to be grungy for me. I really like the tree trunk here, which I can totally emboss in gold embossing powder, and then have, like the deer embossed in gold or stamped in gold, sort of put them over top, and you've got the cool trees. Now I want to do the trees in Distress ink, and I want to try Distress oxides, then spritz them and sort of create that softer background look. And then you've got a cool bear that can be either a polar bear or a normal black bear, brown bear, whatever. So they're very sort of sketchy animals, and I can totally make that into my clean and simple style card, or even a without it being grungy. So yeah, totally. Sometimes I look at a stamp and think, no, too grungy, I can't think in my head how I'd make it into my system, but this one totally works for what I like to do. It does come with sentiments: happy holidays, joy to the world, winter wishes, peace on earth, 'tis the season, from our family to yours, season's greetings, Merry Christmas, tidings of comfort and joy, all is calm, all is bright, which is probably my favorite, and it does have a group of stars. They are all red rubber, and they're already cut out and all that sort of good stuff, so it's really nice. But yeah, I'm really excited, especially these trees. I so want to just ink them up, stamp them, and create a super watercolory with just spritzing water on it and just letting it run all over. I need to test it whether on Bristol paper or watercolor paper will work the best, but totally gonna have some fun with that one. And yeah, I love this one. I do have the Concord and 9th one, and it's bigger, the Concord 9th one, but I like this one. Has the bark around it as well, which is just a little bit different from what I've already got, so really liking that. And then, because it's coming up to Christmas, I grabbed a few other more Christmassy type things. I grabbed 2 Lawn Fawn ink pads. So I grabbed the Japolino, which I just wanted another green from their inks for Christmas time, and I'll grab the doe as well, which is, you know, good for stamping, you know, the deer. I can stamp it in deer. Works perfectly. And I just wanted a nice brown ink that wasn't a pigment ink. So I grabbed that. I also grabbed, let's see, oh, this is more refill stuff. I grabbed the, I can't show you because I've already used it all up, but a sheet of the gray cling foam. That's the thick gray cling foam for my Purple Onion Design stamps. So I've already dismantled that, cut it up, and used it, so I can't really show you that one. And then I grabbed another one of the multi-matte medium. I was nearly out of my old one. This tip here, oh, it is unbelievable. Like, I've tried the other methods, they're really frustrating. This one is so good. It comes out so quickly. It comes with the little pin in it. I love this system. I've just chucked this on my old bottle. And then I had one of the glossy accents, bigger bottles, and it was starting to just get more and more clogged. I again had that old system on it with the little spike in it, and hated it. So I just, I didn't have a big bottle, and these don't fit on the big bottle, but you get 4 tops and 4 bottles. So this one I just used the top on the bottle I already had. This one I poured the glossy accents into the bottle and used it like that, and it is working so great for me. Best thing ever as far as getting things out and not being frustrated. So I want to share that. And then I grabbed the Jelly Roll pen. This is the white. Now I've been mucked up before and got a different pack, and there is a difference between the whites. So this one is, doesn't even say on here, it just says XPGB number 50. And it just has Jelly Roll 08 Sakura on it. But the other one I've got is this one, and it's the glaze. Do not get the glaze if you're trying to get just an opaque white. The glaze is not what you want. It doesn't turn out opaque white. So I had 2 of these thinking that this is what I need, and they literally almost have the same number. This was an 850 and this one is a 50. And this one just has glaze here. So they look so close, and I ordered the wrong one and I was getting frustrated with it. And then I realized that it's not what I need. It is just the wrong product, even though it looks the same. So if you want just an opaque white pen that's finer than your Signo Broad one, you want just a plain Jelly Roll. Not the glaze. Do not get the glaze one. So anyway, wanted to mention that. I also grabbed a Nuvo Drops. This is the gloss Berry Red. Again, Christmas. I can't open it. But yeah, it's just the Red Berry, Crystal Drops gloss. So I got it for, wreaths and all that sort of Christmas stuff. Yeah, so I grabbed that one for Christmas. And then I also picked up for Christmas the Lawn Fawn trimmings, and this one is, I think, peppermint. Yeah, this one's called peppermint, and it's just red and white. Same thing, Christmas time. I wanted some stuff that I can put on the Christmas cards. Yeah, and then I also grabbed this too, and it is from Little Bee, and it is basically the Santa Claus belt in a washi tape, and I really like this for sealing up envelopes for Christmas and all that sort of stuff. So or even presents and all that sort of thing. So I grabbed this more as a wrapping paper, decoration rather than a craft decoration. And then I grabbed 2 lots of foil. This one here is just stunning, and I totally want to use this on so many things. But this is the opal. This is foil deco, and it's the opal color. And it's sort of it's like cream, but it's got all this, I don't know even how to describe it. It's just got pinks and greens and blues sort of in it as well. Just swirled about. It looks really cool. If you've ever seen an opal, I get why they called it opal. So I grabbed this, and then I also picked up, this is from Prisma, and this is Prisma rub-on foils. I don't know if it's different. I think it's exactly the same. But anyway, I don't know why it's called rub-on, but we'll find out. But I just wanted it because it was $5, and it had red, green, and a gold. I've got gold already, but I just wanted, red and green sort of thing for Christmas again to do. I've got some like diagonal striped stamps from My Favorite Thing. There's a diagonal striped, and I want to use this just to make up like a little bit of a shiny background on it instead of just ink. So that is my order from Simon Says Stamp. Yeah, and I am all finished filming. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.